what's up guys? Today I want to show you a couple things about my hair transplant. One of those, importantly, being the suture lines. So I've had 3 hair transplants. I'm currently 3 months after the 3rd transplant. Alright, so I'm just now having a few of the hairs from the 3rd transplant that are starting to grow in. So about 9 months from now, I'll receive the full effects, and I'll have received the full effects of that 3rd hair transplant. And the 3rd one, what I was trying to do was soften up my hairline just a little bit, so put some more of the little 1 hair grafts in the hairline, just soften that up a little bit, fill in a little bit of the back, and then fill in a little bit of the crown as well. Let's go ahead and get a look at these suture lines. Now, as I mentioned, I've had 3 hair transplants. The first 2 were with Dr. Brett Bolton. So I'm going to show you those suture lines, and then I'm going to show you the suture line from Dr. Daniel McGrath, which is the surgeon I had the 3rd transplant with. First, you can kind of see, right? So you can see around my head. You go to kind of slowly. All right, so you can see around my hair. So that's where all the sutures, the hair was taken from, around the sides, right? If you want to get in really close, you can show my hairline as well. Yeah, with the hairline, I've never had one person that thought I had any work done on my hairline. So people are actually usually kind of shocked when I tell them that I had a hair transplant. But let's go ahead, we're not focusing on that as much today. So you want to show them? So, if you look there, can you see? Den, you want to explain what people are looking at?
Yes, actually this part is the scar, but I cannot really tell except
when you lift up the hair.
Yes.
So when you lift up the hair, you can see, obviously.
And I have to touch it, feel it.
Yeah, you can obviously see that there's a space there where there's no hair growing. So if you follow this, it goes there. I think it goes kind of around. Can I lift it up a little bit like that? Yep. So you can also see right there, that spot. So again, this is covered by the hair, but it is a lot larger than I kind of expected or wanted it to be. And then it goes around and goes sort of, can you see it a little bit up there? It's not as thick up here. So basically, what ended up happening was that this part right here just didn't fill in very well. So the other parts around the side filled in pretty nicely. All right, can you see that? How's that, Den?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll go ahead and show you these suture lines from Dr. Daniel McGrath. Okay, so can you see right there? Can you try and part it there, Den? So see if you can kind of see the line there. So that's from Dr. Daniel McGrath. Yeah, it's a little bit red. Now, I only had the surgery with Daniel McGrath 3 months ago. So that's going to be still a little bit red and still hasn't healed completely. So it's going to take about up to a year for that line to heal completely. So it should go away even more, actually, over the next few months. So can you see there?
But that's a really narrow line.
Yeah, so it's with Dr. McGrath, it was really narrow. There was just one little spot there. Can you see that? I think it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Where you can see it's a little bit thicker, but again, quite small.
Okay. Yeah,
so that's the thickest spot.
Here it is.
Yep, that's the thickest spot from Daniel McGrath, is that one little spot there on the side. Now, I know with Dr. McGrath, he will fix the suture line for free. If you want to go back at a later date, he'll actually go and do a free FUE surgery just to fill in the line so you can keep your hair really short. And he's nice enough with me that he's actually going to fix Dr. Bolton's suture line as well, since that's kind of gotten quite thick there. The suture lines don't really bother me, to be honest, because my hair is long enough that you can't see them anyway. But in case I do want to have my hair a little bit shorter in the future, I am going to go ahead and get those suture lines filled in at some later date.